Race number 5 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 3:50. It's the Purslow and Chipper Funerals handicap over 1,000 metres. The replay horse can look at the first up win of Khan.
They're followed in the middle, Firemaker. Lady Lejean's going to need luck down near the inside in the Goblin Glider. It's got it all at the 300. The leader a length and a half to Khan. Around its heels very quickly from Guns of Navarone. Here comes Night Voyage with its run. Man Time's in the middle. Lady Lejean is looking for a run back inside of them. It's Khan, Night Voyage. It's got it all. Lady Lejean. Night Voyage, though, reaches the lead from Khan. It's Night Voyage, I think.
Race number 5 looks like the toughest race on the Belmont card on Saturday. Ended up with Khan here, drops 3 kilos from its first up win in the replay race. That was his first run in WA, and I think he might represent some value here with some of his rivals pretty deep into their preparations, and with a forecast good track, I think the likes of Undisclosed and Dear Della Razza are opposable. They've been running really well on softer surfaces. So 6 goes on top. From number 3, Pretentious Chant was an eye-catching run last start behind Dear Della Razza. That's what this horse does. Eye-catching runs. He specialises in them. He will win one soon, and his sectionals are excellent. He goes in for second. Number 7, How to Fly, crossed the line together with Pretentious Chant on her return run. Expecting improvement from her second up, and William Pike stays in the saddle. And I could give a chance to number 1 here, Lockroy. He's got a stack of weight here. Jared Noski returns from his sabbatical. He's carrying 60 kilos, but his first up run last preparation was pretty good, and he maps a lot better than a lot of the runners here. He's got barrier 2, and I think he gets a nice run in behind the leader, which is likely to be Sharp Bob or Undisclosed. On top selection in race number 5, going with number 6 here, Khan, to beat 3 Pretentious Chant, 7 How to Fly and 1 Lockroy. Race number 6 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 4:25. It's the Val and Rob Diamond Anniversary Handicap over 1,600 metres. The replay horse can look at the last start effort of Dark Prospect.
Yellow Blue, Juicing Carrots down on the inside, but Red Paddy's gone for home. He's booted nicely clear. Further back in the field, Charlestown. Now Pike is starting to wind up Battle Talk down near the rail, and then Fair Sonari. Red Paddy's the leader though with 150 to go. On the outside, Astronomite, and Battle Talk is going to grab them both, I think. Look at Pike Willing and Astronomite. Battle Talk, Astronomite, Battle Talk.
Dark Prospect drops in grade from the replay race. That was a 72 plus. This is a 62 plus handicap, and he draws a bit better as well. He simply was too far off the speed behind Battle Talk. They didn't go particularly hard in that race. He did post the fastest sectionals all the way home, and with a bit more speed in this race and a better gate, I'm going to stick with Dark Prospect to run another big race. Goes on top. Big danger here is number 5, Reveille. Rates really close to Dark Prospect on a collateral form line through Peppy Jack. They've both raced against that galloper in their last 2 starts. Gets barrier 3 here. William Pike aboard. Was really strong late over the 1,400 metres on a heavy track last start. She goes in for second. The wild card in this race is another horse from the Durant yard. That's number 11, Kelly Secret. He's much better than your average winner of a Saturday maiden. She made a bit of a mess of them last start. Oriental Rose was behind a length and a quarter, but she was a value for much more than that. She's got those Petrosity form lines from another maiden race. And then in for 4th, found it difficult to split some of the other horses. He's going to go with number 12 here, Perceptive Miss down the bottom for Jason Brown and Jim Taylor. On top selection in race number 6, going with number 6 here, Dark Prospect to beat 5 Reveille, 11 Kelly Secret and 12 Perceptive Miss. Race number 7 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 5 o'clock. It's the Sweps handicap over 2,000 metres. The replay horse can look at the last start of Juicing Carrots.
Come into the home straight. They drop off Verdello Blue. Juicing Carrots down on the inside, but Red Paddy's gone for home. He's booted nicely clear. Further back in the field, Charlestown. Now Pike is starting to wind up Battle Talk down near the rail, and then Fair Sonari. Red Paddy's the leader though with 150 to go. On the outside, Astronomite, and Battle Talk is going to grab them both, I think. Look at Pike Willing and Astronomite. Battle Talk, Astronomite, Battle Talk.
The quaddy legs at Belmont on Saturday are very, very tricky, and this is almost as tricky as race number 5. Ended up with number 3 here, Juicing Carrots. Blacks up after placing 3rd over 1,600 metres in a stronger race last start. And unlike the top weight here, Sense of Power, he is a proven commodity over the 2,000 metre journey. So goes on top, not a great deal of confidence though. Number 8, Gold Artisan, has run consistently well for Ted Martinovich since joining his yard from Team Orcs over in the east. Just had the one stinker, there was excuses for that, whereas won 2 of his last 4 starts and was 3rd in the apprentices race last time out. Number 6, Bergio, is building towards something quite nice, I think. Gets William Pike in the saddle. That certainly doesn't hurt his chance. Jason Miller's yard is going pretty well. And then there's number 1, Sense of Power. Will probably be the favourite for this race. Is the top weight, does get a claim for Taylor Stone. I've just got a query about the 2,000 metres. Has been running really well over the 14 and the 1,600 metres. Has to be a query stepping up in trip for mine here in a stronger race. My top selection in race number 7 is 3, Juicing Carrots, to beat 8, Gold Artisan, 6, Bergio and 1, Sense of Power. Race number 8 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 5:35. It's the Ascend Sales Trophies handicap over 1,200 metres. The replay horse can look at the last start of Yindi before he went for a break.
Perceptive Miss. Reykjavik's over on the fence. Pearl Trade in the middle. And the widest of them, Aaron Boy. But Street Fury with a kick here at the 200 mark. Electric Light lets down. Now comes after it. Yindi gets off the rail. And now Pearl Trade. Street Fury at the 100 from Yindi and Electric Light. On the inside, Street Fury, Yindi and Electric Light. Yindi got the head in front. Yindi's done it. Yindi got home to score.
Yindi beat Electric Light in the replay race, and Electric Light is a horse we've heard a fair bit about over the last 4 or 5 weeks at Belmont. She's won 3 in a row. That form has been franked several times whilst he's been taking a little bit of a break from competition here. Gets a reasonable gate. Gate number 6 for Sean O'Donnell's won 2 of its last 3. I think he might be the one to beat here in the finale. Dangers, well, they obviously include number 2, Man Time. He won really impressively over 1,000 metres on Wednesday. Lindsay Smith has decided, rather than to train this horse off his property, he's going to train him on the racetrack. So to keep him fit, he'll be going around on Saturday. Gets the claim for Taylor Stone, will carry 58 kilos after the claim. Number 3, Supreme Force, was a good winner last start over 1,400 metres, but he was paddling late, so totally agree with the decision of the Pierce brothers here to bring the horse back to 1,200 metres. I think that makes perfect sense. And then number 1, Pinball Wizard, won in this grade before going for his spell. It was 252 days between runs. Trialled quite nicely behind Material Man. Gets Shelby Colgate in the saddle, who rode him in the trial. My top selection in race number 8, going with number 4 here, Yindi, to beat 2, Man Time, 3, Supreme Force and 1, Pinball Wizard. It's now time to nominate my best bets on the Belmont card. I think it could be a good day for Morton Racing. Going in race number 1 here, number 3, Metro Boy for Dan Morton. And then in the feature race, race number 4, it's really hard to see number 1, Main Booker, getting beat. It's easy to stay up to date with everything that's happening at Perth Racing. You can log on to our website or you can follow us on one of our social media channels. Until next time, bye.